In 1992, a convicted bank robber, child molester, and suspected murderer, Danny Ray Horning, escaped from Florence State Prison in southern Arizona and went on the run. It resulted in the largest manhunt in Arizona history. He became known as Rambo to his pursuers because of his skill at avoiding capture in the wilderness, achieving folk hero status by the general public following the chase on the news.
How you folks doing today?
Good.
Good? We're looking for an escaped convict.
I heard about that.
Danny Ray Horny.
Yeah, I heard of it. He's like Rambo.
Rambo? Don't be calling him Rambo. That's a bunch of crap.
Well, that's just what I heard.
He's just a bum.
Horning made his way up to northern Arizona and soon headed toward the Grand Canyon.
Well, the search for Horning could be having an effect on tourism at the Grand Canyon, not surprisingly. Lisa Toronto has been looking into that, and she joins us now from the south rim of the canyon.
Well, Heidi, as you can expect, this search is getting a lot of national publicity. It's already been on TV and radio stations across the country.
With hostages, he managed to quietly walk into El Tovar Hotel and book a room for the night without attracting attention. Eventually, the authorities caught up with him, shots were fired, and a high-speed chase occurred, going 70 miles per hour towards Hermit Road, where Horning crashed at the gate, but ran into the wilderness and escaped again. The authorities suspected that he ran down into the canyon. For days, search teams canvassed the inner canyon trails. Two hikers on Bright Angel Trail reported seeing a man matching Horning's description walk down the trail. Helicopters started to buzz below the south rim into the inner canyon, hovering over major trails. About 120 officers and tracking experts descended. An FBI Special Weapons and Tactics team flew to Phantom Ranch to search. Several teams of FBI agents were stationed on the trails and at Black and Silver Bridges. For several days, the massive search arrived at Roaring Springs. The Aikens saw FBI agents wearing camouflage uniforms carrying high-powered rifles strolling through the front yard in search of Horning. Bruce commented,
"It took nearly 20 years, but modern times finally caught up to Roaring Springs, thanks to that fellow Horning."
Mary said,
It's been kind of a hassle for me when I've gone up to the rim. There are long lines, searches, guys with guns, hardly the quiet little wilderness hideaway.
Days later, after carjacking on the south rim and taking hostages, Horning headed south and was eventually captured at Oak Creek Village near Sedona, Arizona. He had been on the run for 7 weeks. He was returned to prison and his 4 life sentences and later was convicted of murder. In 2020, he was on death row at San Quentin Prison.
This video was created by the Grand Canyon Historical Society. Visit us and become a member at grandcanyonhistory.org. Also subscribe to our Grand Canyon History YouTube channel to receive more videos.